Bonjour. Alors, dans cette section, nous étudions le conditionnel. Ok? On utilise le conditionnel pour poser des hypothèses, pour faire des hypothèses. What would happen if certain circumstances met? Donc, c'est un mode. Ce n'est pas un temps, c'est un mode. It's a mode of conjugation. It's not a tense. Actually, there are two tenses in the conditional, but we will deal only with conditional present in this segment. Alors, regardons le conditionnel des verbes irréguliers. C'est très simple. Nous formons le conditionnel des verbes irréguliers à partir de l'infinitif du verbe ou même à partir du futur du verbe. Donc, nous avons le conditionnel égale infinitif plus les terminaisons de l'imparfait. Donc, je dis les terminaisons. I hope you can see that. De l'imparfait. You know your imperfect endings, right? Alors, en général, comme j'ai dit, c'est infinitif plus AIS, AIS, AIT, IONS. Actually, nous parlerions IEZ et A. Oops, that would be too out of your field. A-I-E-N-T. Voilà. Regardez donc ici le verbe parler à l'infinitif. Je parlerai, tu parlerais, il, elle, on parlerait, nous parlerions, vous parleriez, il parlerait. Donc c'est la même chose pour les autres verbes comme réussir et attendre, etc. Okay? Les verbes en RE, you're going to have to drop the final E, just like you've done when you studied the future, before you add your endings. Okay? Okay? Donc, c'est exactement ce que je viens d'expliquer. Exemple, nous voyagerions cet été. Ça, c'est un verbe en ER. Tu ne sortirais pas. You wouldn't go out. Ça, c'est un verbe en IR. Et ils attendraient, c'est le verbe attendre. So you realize that you have to drop the E before you add the ending. Okay? Par exemple, si vous prenez le verbe vendre, par exemple, okay? Le verbe vendre, c'est un verbe qui se termine avec RE. Donc, il faudra éliminer le E avant d'ajouter la terminaison du conditionnel. OK? Donc, je vendrai. Meaning, I would sell. OK? Je vendrais ma maison. Si j'avais les moyens, je vendrais ma maison. OK? Si je pouvais, je vendrais ma maison. If I could, I would sell my house. OK? Alors, ensuite, bien sûr, il y a des verbes qui changent. Remember that? You studied that before. This is nothing new. We just want to remind you that spelling change verb or stem changing verbs are going to follow this pattern. Le verbe acheter, par exemple, which you know, becomes achèterai. OK? J'achèterai. Le verbe nettoyer, je nettoierai. It basically just, keep whatever change that you studied before in the conditional. OK? Alors, les verbes comme répéter, they have two E's. The conditional of ER verbs with an A before the infinitive endings follow the same pattern. Okay? So, no change here. We just want to remind you. Bien sûr, il y a des verbes irréguliers. Donc, what is interesting here is that the same verbs that you learned that were irregular in the future, well, they're irregular in the conditional as well. So something you already learned, you don't have to learn again. It's the same thing. Hein? Les verbes comme aller, ils ont la même racine au conditionnel et au futur. OK? The IR. J'irai. Comme au futur. So whichever verb is irregular in the future is also irregular in the conditional. No change there. OK? Les verbes comme devenir, maintenir, retenir, revenir, tenir se conjuguent comme le verbe venir. Donc, if you were doing venir, je viendrai te voir à Paris. Let's just do. Si je pouvais, je viendrais te voir à Paris. If I could, I would come see you in Paris. So later on, we will learn the C clauses and stuff. But right now, just learn how to do your conditional form. Voilà. These are other ways to use the conditional. You use conditional to be polite. It's very important when you go to Paris to use the conditional when you're addressing somebody. For example, if you want to ask the time. I know here in this country, we're direct. We just want to ask something, we just say, what's the time? But en France, il faudra dire, could you please tell me the time? So that would be a way to use the conditional. Pourriez-vous me dire l'heure? Okay? Use your conditional. Me donner l'heure. S'il vous plaît. If you please. French people like that. Be polite, you know. Be mindful of their time when you stop them to ask them for direction or for time, okay? Donc, pourriez, c'est le conditionnel du verbe pouvoir. Could you, okay? Pouvoir, to be able to, okay? Also, to express what someone at a past time thought would happen in the future, okay? Donc, il savait, imperfect here, que Lucie ne reviendrait pas. He knew that Lucie wouldn't come back. Je pensais que tu ferais tes devoirs. In the past, I thought that you would do your homework. I thought you'd do your homework. Conditionnel. Voilà. Et ici, pour les verbes impersonnels, impersonal verbs, verbs that come with only the il form, comme il y a, il faut, il pleut, just memorize their conditional form right away. Il y aurait, il faudrait, and il pleuvrait. D'accord? I hope that you understood the conditional. It's, for me, I think you can handle it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know in Canvas, in web courses. I will include a section where you can discuss or put some questions that your classmate can answer as well. OK? Au revoir. Bonne chance.